Let's talk about another memorable moment from their Knicks stint. Linsanity.
Linsanity. Just hearing the term brings back a flood of memories. Rudy seems a bit surprised by the topic, which suggests this is going to be an unscripted and heartfelt discussion. I'm all ears.
And me being in the league and playing against, we didn't actually play against Linsanity, but watching both of y'all at the points in your career where y'all consider stars in this league, and this is a team that's considered to be a championship contender. What was it like to see somebody that is considered a role player come in and really, really take his game to the next level, like jeremylin?
It's always intriguing to hear fellow players talk about witnessing a teammate's meteoric rise. Rudy's perspective as someone who was part of the league during that time adds depth to the narrative.
Before we answer that, FYI, we're going to get Linsanity on here.
We should.
And we're going to let him tell the story.
Yo, we need Jeremy.
We're going to let him tell the story.
Come on, Chad, we need you on this couch.
Oh, really?
Right,
Cool, man. Watch, we'll get him on the couch. But go ahead, Steve.
Yes, getting Jeremy's personal take on Linsanity would be invaluable. His humility and insight would provide a unique angle to the story we've all heard from the outside.
Yeah, I think it all happened kind of, randomly.
Mm-hmm.
I had to fly to Florida. My brother had passed away. I think Melo was also down with a bit of an injury, I think.
I pulled my hamstring against Jersey.
Pulled his hamstring. We had a couple guys injured, so we had to do a plug and play.
Mm-hmm.
It's fascinating how a combination of injuries and personal circumstances opened the door for Jeremy. It underscores the importance of staying ready and seizing the moment when opportunity knocks.
And so when jeremylin got a chance to play, no one knew who he was. There was no scouting report. Each game you get like a scouting report of the team and all the players. And there was no scouting report for jeremylin.
No scouting report? That's like being an unknown variable in an equation. Opponents had no idea how to prepare for him, which gave him a significant edge.
So when he started
That's
playing,
a fact. I just said that about somebody else.
I told you that.
No scout. All right,
no scouting report.
Sorry, brother.
So when there's no scouting report, you can't figure him out. You don't know how to play him. And so he took advantage of it. And so for those first, I think it was 2 games I missed, he was scoring like 30 points, 35 points.
That's crazy though.
Dropping 30-plus points in consecutive games is no small feat, especially for someone who was relatively unknown. Lin wasn't just filling in, he was making a statement.
And then it really hit when he played the Lakers against Kobe, and then he had 35 or something like that against Kobe.
Saturday afternoon, yeah.
So I don't know who that is.
Right.
Taking on Kobe and the Lakers and emerging victorious, that game solidified Linsanity as more than just a fluke. It was a phenomenon.
Like, what the hell's going on? And I'm in Florida. I'm down. I'm at the crib and I'm watching the games. I'm like, what? So when I get back to New York, I'm seeing the whole city is in an uproar. I'm like, man, what's going on, man? I haven't seen so many jeremylin jerseys. I'm like, what?
Imagine returning to a city that's buzzing with energy, fans donning Lin jerseys, and an electric atmosphere at every game. It must have been surreal.
In every game, it was like the crowd was going crazy and Linsanity happened. And then from that point on, he kept the wave going, man. For a nice another 5-game stretch.
Consistency is key in the NBA, and Jeremy delivered night after night. He wasn't just a flash in the pan. He proved he belonged.
There was a game where he hit up John Wall and caught a dunk in Washington.
That dunk was a defining moment, showing he had both finesse and power. It was a highlight that silenced many doubters.
That game winner in Toronto. Obviously, the game against Kobe and the Lakers.
The Dallas J. Kidd game. That was a big game.
Clutch moments define careers, and that game winner in Toronto was iconic. It showcased his poise under pressure.
That's another big one.
The Toronto game winner.
Yeah.
The Toronto game winner. It became like
that was crazy too. I'm like, we got 5 seconds.
He
7 seconds left.
That was back to back too. That was back to back. That was a back to back game.
Clear out, man. You better bank. Melo in here, man. That ball gonna come to me, man. You need to clear out.
Melo in here, man. What we doing, man?
You know what I'm saying? So he's trying to clear it out. I'm like, all right, let me see what he got. So he cleared it out, and he kind of took a little hesitant pull up.
The team's trust in Jeremy to take the final shot speaks volumes about his impact and leadership during that stretch.
The crowd goes bananas.
I'm so happy you here, brother, because you was going to bluff that question, bro.
What question? I wasn't at the game.
I know you wasn't, but just like he said, what you mean? You wanted the ball.
No.
It wasn't on the court.
I wasn't there.
I know. I'm just.
No, what I'm saying, I had the same reaction that he had when we was watching the game.
Okay.
I'm getting treatment.
Right.
Time and again, Jeremy rose to the occasion. His composure and confidence were truly remarkable. Even while sidelined, the team was captivated by Lin's performances. It brought a sense of unity and excitement to the locker room.
Granted, he did the same thing to Kobe, too, though. When he was the Lakers,
He did that. But hold up.
Leading the team against top-tier competition and coming out on top, Jeremy embraced the challenge and thrived.
That game, we was working our way back, and jeremylin, he was leading us. They was all playing well that game.
Yeah.
So end of the game, it was like 5 seconds or some shit like that.
In those high-pressure moments, Lin's calm demeanor and decisive actions were the epitome of clutch performance.
Right.
It was 10, I think.
Yeah.
And he cleared. I see Stat running up. He clears it.
Click. Like,
Stat like this.
Right.
We down. We like, no, he's not gonna shoot that. He's not gonna shoot that. He's not gonna. He shot it. Oh shit!
And he hit.
Taking that shot with such confidence, Jeremy was in a zone that few players ever reach. Jeremy's journey wasn't just about basketball. It was a story of perseverance, hope, and breaking barriers.
I was proud of him because to see a player who barely made the team, right, who wasn't even basically thought of, you know what I'm saying?
He's on his last 10 day, if I remember.
Yeah,
The last day.
On the
Last day of his 10 day.
last day was 10-day contract, and to take full advantage of the moment. You know what I'm saying? They always say, just, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, right? He always kept himself prepared, seemed like, I guess, because we didn't really notice him much in practice.
Right.
The 10-day contract player, you know what I'm saying? And for him to get that opportunity and then step in and take advantage of it, that prepared him to get a good contract. He started a solid career. You know what I'm saying? So I was very proud of him during that moment of linsanity.
From the edge of obscurity to the center of the basketball universe, Jeremy's story is the ultimate underdog tale. That period was magical. It's rare to witness such a rapid and impactful rise in the NBA.
Man, that linsanity era was like a month of what's happening now, right? Like just as far as like every game, like that was probably the first time I saw people like partying outside of the Garden because of a Knicks win. Like that's when I truly realized how crazy Knicks fans were. I was like, what's going on here? Like it was changing the name of bars and restaurants around. Like
It got real, champ.
Madness. Cover of Time
Opened up a whole
magazine.
market of fans, though, too.
Yeah, for sure.
Jeremy's influence transcended basketball, uniting diverse communities and inspiring countless individuals.
You know what I mean?
Them Taipei fans, them Taiwanese fans, they was pulling up.
Yeah, for sure.
It wasn't no celebrity row. It was all Taiwanese and all Asia. Like it was all first 3 rows around the court.
He broke a whole new economy to the NBA. It felt like, right? Like
great.
it was like he was.
It was crazy.
Representation matters. Seeing fans from various backgrounds rally behind Lin was a testament to his global impact.
Bench player 1 week, and then 2 weeks later he's on the cover of Time magazine.
Yeah,
We used to be in the
this-
back like, yo, what the fuck?
Insane. Insane.
What the fuck? Yo, what is going on? That's how we used to be in the back like, what the fuck? Yo, this is crazy.
From bench warmer to cover star in a matter of weeks, linsanity was a whirlwind that captivated the world. Jeremy's story is a powerful reminder of what's possible when preparation meets opportunity. Truly inspirational.